the tone for this game is well and truly set. Ivory Coast have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Crosses it, up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Moved on forwards. Danger averted for now. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's played forward. Oh, that's neat. Boga. Hangs in across. Oh, what a climb! That's another chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Estupinian chooses to go cross-field. Chance to deliver. Single with the clearance. Ndika, aim forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Goes for a shot! Ndika goes forward. That'll be a throw-in. Pacho. Estupinian. Pacho. That's really well manoeuvred. Kessié, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he latch on to this? Shoots! Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
only partially clear. Singo shifted upfield. Caicedo. And here's Valencia. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Incapuyi. Incapie, gently done. Oh, good spread. Wahi. Doué. That is lovely. And it's played forward.
Gasson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well manoeuvred. Singo gets across to intercept that. Estupinian. And the finish! Oh, it's come loose. They've played it short. Estupinian. Played into the middle. Well, he's clearly asking too much with that. Moved on forwards.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
He's away! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. And he shoots! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Pepe played with finesse.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Hangs one, chance for a shot! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Estupinian. And it's Valencia. That's the throw. And they've got a throw. Estupinian. Doué forwards and with intent. Tries to get it clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out to the left it goes.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, what a chance, surely! Oh, sweet feet. Can he deliver? And a chance! Lovely feet. Estupinian. Lovely bit of skill. Now here's the delivery. Ndika gets it away. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pacho, aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Ndika, gently done. And it's played forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Clipped into space. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Ndika, driven forward. Calmly anticipates. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Ndika cuts it out. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Incapuyi. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Shot at goal! Goal! Ecuador! And it's Ecuador who go ahead. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Ecuador have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Single. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looks to the other side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Quality ball. Tacho, some resolute defending there. Boga. And here's Wahi. Wahi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
That's been drilled forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Caicedo knocks it out wide. Estupinian, and he goes cross-field. And back out it comes. Fofana, over to the left. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Cross goes in there. Tacho tries to clear. Estupinian attempts a clearance. Flashes it across.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Tacho forwards and with intent. Succumbs to the pressure. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Estupinian, that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. That's tidy. Now the ball in. It's a goal kick. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. Aimed it. Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Ivory Coast, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That has been cut short. Estupinian shifted upfield. Climbs up big! Pepe. Forwards and with intent. Boga. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Out to the right. Crossed into the box. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Boga. Kessier. Fofana. And it's played forward. That has been knocked clear. That's good play. Boga plays it in low.
Ivory Coast clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Good run down the right. Spread out to the left. And it's Caicedo. Oh, he's found him in space. Estupinian. So who's he picking out? Wahi. And they can counter here. That's really well manoeuvred. Nkapie makes the interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And here's Wahi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nkapie. Single, gently done. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. That's a cute ball. Wahi takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Ndika does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Gesson. Great run this, he's come at quite a distance already. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tacho shifted upfield. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fofana. Up towards the front line. Cuts out the pass. Incapuyi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Gesson. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ivory Coast are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Caicedo. Played into space out wide. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been clubbed away. Ivory Coast have reclaimed it. Fofana. Aim forwards. Tessier. Boga. Hit into the middle. Tacho gets good distance on it. And it's Valencia. Oh, it's played into the area. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. And here's Valencia. Boga, gently done. Caicedo. Played out to the right, lofted in. Single with the clearance. And he thumps it clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Muscular approach does pay off here. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tacho gets it clear. Out to the left it goes. Boga, decent chance! That's going to go a long way. Now here's the delivery, and he's there to clear it. Incapuyi, and it's played forward. Now it's Valencia. He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Capie shifted upfield. That'll be a throw. Kessié. Boga. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
That's really well manoeuvred. Played towards the other side. Caicedo. Pacho. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Chance here to counter. Kessié. Pepe done delicately. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ndika. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Moved on forwards. Estupinian. And he goes cross-field. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Ivory Coast can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Proves too strong. Estupinian. Caicedo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a look and place it forward. Incapuyi. Caicedo. Estupinian. Looks to the other side. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Aim forwards. Gessel. That's really well manoeuvred. Boga. Gesson. And that has put paid to that. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Valencia. Fofana. Boga. Gesson. Boga. Boga. Kessié. That has been knocked clear. That's a corner kick. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Doué, clearly not happy with that. Singo, oh, good-looking ball. It's out for a goal kick. Pacho. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Fofana. Doué. Doué forwards and with intent. Over to the left. Estupinian, played towards the other side. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Doué, that's a sharp pass. Great position, real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And it's Caicedo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Doué. Oh, that's nice. Boga. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Caicedo. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Fofana. Doué shifted upfield. He can get that clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Valencia. And back to the goalkeeper.
Single, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Pepe. Wahi. Well, they could break here. Now it's Valencia. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
Pepe, forwards and with intent. Boga, looking here to chip it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. It is a corner. Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pepe. Tacho wins the duel this time. Valencia played out to the left flank. And it's Caicedo. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Caicedo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out for a throw. And the shot! It's a loose ball. And he's there to get it away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Capuyi. Ivory Coast still behind thanks to that solitary strike. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Capier gets across to intercept that. He's onto it in a flash. Valencia. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kessié. Aim forwards. Cedric, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Caicedo. Valencia. Kessié, gently done. Caicedo. That looks a cracking ball. And that was very necessary.
Ecuador couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Valencia. Out to the right. Valencia. And here's Valencia. Oh, good spread. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good spread. Played in deep. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Estupinian. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. And here's tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kessier forwards and with intent. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Valencia. Out to the left it goes. Cleared away. He is just caressing the ball. That's a good run he's making there. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. Played out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Ecuador can make their change now with a break in play. Looking to break at pace. And here's Valencia. Nice physical challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Could be danger here. Estupinian. Ndika is there, and he can get that clear. Ball's played through, gets into some space. Ndika, nicely aimed pass. Aim forwards. Boga. Kessier. Showing good feet. Now the cross. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's neat. And it's played into the middle. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo. Caicedo stood his ground strongly. Estupinian pings it across. Gesson, and he's managed to get free. Decent progress down the left. Played into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's lofted through here. And it's been played through. And that's an excellent interception. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pepe shifted upfield. Gesson. Boga. Boga! Oh, that was no routine save.
Boga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tacho with the clearance. Kessié. That has been knocked clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Tries a deft little ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Ndika. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Now, what about a counter-attack? Boga. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. And they've got rid.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cleared without complication. Kessié. Kessié forwards and with intent. Played into space out wide.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Calmly anticipates. Driving on, a real charge here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Oh, good take and a chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
tries to get it clear. Goes to finish! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Over to the left. Can he get onto this?
Ivory Coast really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Out to the right. He slings it, climbs up big! And the lead stays intact, just.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most. Ecuador surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Valencia! Estupinian. Ball's gone out of play. Valencia.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Pepe.
Ivory Coast really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Ecuador clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kessié cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pacho. Ivory Coast are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Single, and the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gessel. And here's Wahi. Lobbed in behind. And he's heaved it away. Doué. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Ivory Coast grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Caicedo. And he welcomes it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Ecuador are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Time to deliver. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ecuador really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Caicedo. Just 5 minutes left. Valencia, and he's picked out the run. He's found the way through. Gets it away. And that's been won straight back. That is a great pick out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, this Pepe! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
And changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Estupinian.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Now it's Wahi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ndika cuts out the pass. Kessié aim forwards. And here's Wahi. He is through here. It's a mighty effort. Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Estupinian. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Doué, gently done. Bafana. Tacho gets over and intercepts. That has been cut short. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely bit of skill. They are right into last chance territory. Pepe tries to clear. And the shot's on here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Moved on forwards. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Kessié getting this one clear. Can he spark a counter here? He's found a way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Clears it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ndika makes the interception. Single. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Incapuyi. That's really well manoeuvred. Kissel! Big relief, it just needed better contact. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Proves too strong. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of